Greetings, everybody. This is Leviathan here, and today we're bringing you the Challenge Rift guide for the Americas leading into Season 24, which starts this coming Friday, July 23rd. So right at the top, do not complete this week's Challenge Rift, and what I mean by complete is do not kill the Rift Guardian. You can go in, you can try it out. We're going to show you what I seem to believe is the best route from my limited attempts so far. Just a route that's nice, clean, concise, gets you through nice and quickly. And this isn't too bad. It's a Barbarian, Might of the Earth. But again, don't complete this until the season starts on Friday. And the reason for that is that when you do complete it, you'll get the Challenger of Cash, but you want that to be eligible for the season, because the way that it really helps is for that 1 to 70 process, making it so much faster to complete. Out of the Challenger of Cash, you get a bunch of goodies: blood shards, death's breaths, gold, crafting materials, and legendary bounty materials, and all of those come together to give you a really good start. So there are a lot of legendary powers for some classes that you can gamble early at Kadala from like level 1. Use those once you hit the required level, which is like 16 or so for some of those, and then that can give you a huge multiplier for one of your skills to get you leveling quickly. You can also then go and get your Kanai's Cube from the ruins of Secheron, and then if you lose the usefulness, of that item, can then cube it in your Kanai's Cube and then extract that power, and now you've got that power for the rest of your leveling. Other things you can do as well are leveling up Hadrig the blacksmith all the way, and then crafting a level 70 weapon, and then you take it to the Mystic and then be able to get a level reduction crafted on there, and the biggest level reduction you can get is 30, so then you can use that level 70 weapon at level 40, and then you zoom through. You can turn up the difficulty, zoom through, and get a ton of experience very quickly. So just keep all those things in mind. That's the main reason that we're doing this. We'll now show you what you got going on here. There's nothing really great about this. Again, it's Might of the Earth, so the main thing is that Leap is a Fury generator for you, and you also reset the cooldown of Leap with Seismic Slamming. Seismic Slam is going to be our main damage dealer in this build. There's some decent toughness in it, so you shouldn't worry too much about dying or anything like that. A lot of the stuff here is kind of superfluous. You do have a Bane of the Stricken, so you should kill the boss faster, but again, don't kill the boss when you're testing this or trying it out. And then otherwise, it's just, you got some shouts, so you use your War Cry and your Battle Rage. Make sure those go up right at the beginning and then keep them up. And also War Cry can work as a Fury generator for you. You also have Call the Ancients here. It's not up all the time, but you should hit it whenever it is off cooldown, because it'll bring your Ancients out, and when they attack, they'll generate Fury for you as well. And then Wrath of the Berserker, it's not going to be up all the time, but you can hit it mainly when you're against elites if you want a little more firing power. Also gives you more movement speed, so you can move through the Challenger faster. And then that's it. Again, Seismic Slam is your real damage dealer here. So you just want to come up to the enemies, Seismic Slam, move on, and then just leap around to move fast and generate Fury. So I'll show you what my playstyle looks like, show you how I've done this. Go ahead and get those shouts started. Leap in here, some enemies. And then the first elite that we find on this floor, you see sometimes you'll get stuck if you don't got Fury to Seismic Slam. First elite's right up here, so you just get that blue. And then there's low pickup radius on this build for some reason, so just make sure you step on your orbs so that you get them. There should be another blue coming up beyond this door. There they are. Get those orbs. And then in this next room, there's a conduit pylon. And there's a trick we can pull off too, if I don't fail it. I'll fail it. So leap allows you to leap over walls. Oh, goodness. I failed it. I'm gonna try one more time. So you can actually, there we go. I think maybe what might make that a little more reliable is if you Seismic Slam through that wall to break that door. I think the door denied me on the other side. Usually what happens is the door needs to be broken if there's one between you and where you're trying to go, which there shouldn't have been when I did the leap the first time. But I think maybe just the pathing was like, oh, there's no space for you to go. So try to break that door down with a Seismic Slam and then take the leap, and you should be able to make a little shortcut there, which is nice. So then you saw we killed a yellow back there. That was kind of a nice, direct path. There's really nothing else we could do there. And then we're on to this second floor. A yellow in this first room, make sure you get that. Then another yellow right here, get them. So there is a nice little shortcut here if you get these leaps right. Leap down, kill these mobs, get that leap reset, and then leap up. And then that's good, because there's nothing really to the right. It's kind of a dead end and not a lot of mobs or anything, so that'll help you skip some real estate. This is actually going much better than my first couple of attempts where I failed a lot of those leaps. If you fail them too, no worries. Just walk around the slow way. It's going to be fine. And so you can see there's a fork in the road. You can either go up or to the right. I like going to the right here because there is that channeling pylon and there's a blue. And there's another neat leap trick you can do. If you put your mouse all the way to the edge of the screen. Oh my goodness, I'm failing it. There we go. Then you can make that jump. It's a tough one to make. You have to find like the sweet spot, but you do have a channeling pylon, so it allows you to try it a couple times in quick succession. You can see that even if you're like me and you flub it a few times, you can still get it. And then you just go from that right up here, and then you're on to the 3rd floor. You see we're already a minute ahead of the time, so there's no risk of really failing this one. And then this path is pretty direct as well. This floor is good because it's got a decent amount of good trash mobs and everything. Should be able to, oops, got feared. Should be able to make some nice headway on your progress. Just keep leaping. Make our way down. And there's a blue that pops up here. Get them. Like, it's going to be really hard to miss anything on this particular clear because everything is just really right in front of you. Another thing to keep in mind too with the leaps is that they do pull enemies in, so if you leap on top of enemies, if you want to create some density, then you can do that, and then that'll help you. There's nothing down there, down to the left there, so I would just recommend coming up here, getting this power pylon, and then taking this elite down as soon as I generate some fury. So you can see now we're at 95%. If you miss any of those leaps that I took, the little shortcut leaps, then you'll actually have more percent than I have right now, because you'd have to go and kill some more enemies that would be in your way. But basically, if you get all those leaps, then the next thing you'll do is just come this way, and just kill a few of these enemies, these little snakes. Now that I think about it too, it may even be faster to just not make those skips because you'll get more enemies and then be able to spawn faster. And then you spawn, it's Vesalius. I'm TPing out because I don't want to fight him. And we're free. So yeah, that is the challenge rift. It's, again, not that bad at all, right? That was pretty simple. Plenty of time on the clock there at the end to kill the Rift Guardian off. And like I mentioned, there is a Bane of the Stricken in there, so it should be a non-issue to kill him nice and quickly. Again, if you do find that you're running into Fury issues, just make sure that you're hitting your War Cry. You can even hit it on cooldown because it'll just generate some nice Fury for you can see. And then make sure you're leaping on enemies and generating Fury that way. And then again, these Call the Ancients, whenever this is off cooldown, it's a long cooldown, but whenever it's off cooldown, they'll generate Fury for you as well, so keep that in mind. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully that helps you out, gets you through the challenge rift nice and simply. You know, don't be afraid of the Barb start. It's not going to be too bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Season 24. I'm so hyped. You guys can see that some stuff is coming to the channel for the end of Season 23, but we're going to start transitioning to a lot of stuff for Season 24. I'm going to be playing in groups, playing hardcore, starting out as a Demon Hunter. Really ambitious goals for this season. I'm super excited. I hope you guys will join me on that journey by checking out the stream, twitch.tv/Leviathan111. Give that a follow. There will be a link to that in the video description and in the pinned comment, all that good stuff. And then hopefully I can see you guys when we do some live streams of the season. There's going to be a lot of them, and we're going ham. Join me. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, adios.